Hi, welcome. Welcome to Soul to Soul. I'm your host, Kelly Kristin. It's great to be here. Thanks for joining me. So, sorry, I'm looking at the feedback. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to be here. Gosh, I know things are getting a little crazy out there with the shopping and things are kind of hectic. So thank you. I appreciate you joining me for this evening. I hope everyone's doing well. I went out shopping the other day and things were already kind of nutty, right? This time can be exciting for us or super hectic. So I hope it's really exciting for you. I know also a lot of times during the holidays is a great time to see psychic mediums. We get so busy because people have a lot of questions about, what's going on with their career, what's going on with family. And a lot of times we're missing our loved ones, right, who are no longer with us, and we just want to know how they're doing. So I'm so glad that I'm going to be able to do a reading tonight for somebody. I can't wait. But at first I want to pull a card for everybody. So I'm going to pull from my deck over here. And I'm going to pull the card number 14 because today's the 14th. And the number also means to me how we can work on ourselves and what kind of success we can have for ourselves. So let me grab 14. Oh, good. We got a perfect card for tonight. It's the Queen of letting life move through, right? So sometimes right now if we're super busy, and we sometimes take on energy that's not our own. If we can just let that move through us, set it aside, acknowledge that it's not ours and just kind of move on. That really helps. Also, practice a lot of self-care, right? A lot of self-care right now. And also a lot of positive words about ourselves. So no negative talking. And hopefully we can carry this message over into 2023, right? Just letting life move through us, taking what's ours and not taking what's not ours. All right. And actually, I think I have a caller already, Candy from New York. Can you hear me, Candy?
Yes, I hear you fine.
Oh, good. Hi. How are you this evening?
I am doing very well.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
It has been a very good day. A very good day.
Oh, that's awesome. I love to hear that. Do you have a question for me, or what kind of reading would you like tonight?
Well, I had been married before.
Okay.
So I'm my second marriage. I've been married almost 31 years. But my first marriage, I was married 13 years, and my husband and I separated, and then he shot himself. It was suicide, of course. He shot himself, and it was devastating for me and our daughters. And I have two daughters, and I wonder if he still watches over us. There used to be signs of him watching over. I would know he'd be around in spirit, but I haven't felt him in years now.
Okay, so interesting. So you'd like to connect with your first husband who took his life, correct?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I get a lot of these readings because my background is kind of in this area. So let's see. Let me tune in really quick. Well, first of all, I want to talk about the signs, right? That you say you used to get a lot of signs and now you don't get as many, or you don't think you do. A lot of times when spirit knows that we are okay, right?
Yeah.
you may not notice as many signs as you did before, or they might be a little more subtle. Or it might be, you mentioned your two daughters, it might be the daughters that maybe see more signs or get more signs. But you can definitely ask for that to happen. So you can ask for him, can you please let us know that you're here still? Can you send us a sign? We'd love to hear from you. Things like that. And can you also tell me real quick again? I'm so sorry. The first part of the question, you wanted to know what else about him, if how he's doing, or what did you say again?
Well, I would like to know. I would love to know how he's doing, but is he still watching over me or anything? I used to actually see his spirit in shadow form years ago, and now nothing.
Well, again, that part goes back to, I think, when things first happen and they want to make sure that you're okay, and that want you to know that they are okay, because he absolutely is okay, right? He absolutely is.
Okay.
This is the way I look at it. A lot of times our soul is in charge, but our human brain get in the way, right? So sometimes our humans make a decision that doesn't agree with our soul, right? So I feel like this was a situation for him where if he could do it all over again, he certainly wouldn't have chosen the path that he chose, but that he absolutely 100% is in a great place, and that he does watch over. And I wonder, you mentioned two daughters, did one just get married, or are they getting married?
They're both married.
They're both already married? Okay. I just see a picture of an image of him actually walking down the aisle with both of them. But it was one, right. I mean, so even though whomever did walk, and maybe it was their dad now, I still see him on the other side. So he still is able to participate in life, and your life and their life in that way. And I feel like this is a little bit odd, but I feel like when you go on vacation, he goes with you. Would you have had a lot of family vacations that you did together, or was that something important that you did together?
Me and our daughters, and my now husband that I've been with for 31 years, we take vacations together, but we were too poor. When I was married to my first husband, we were too poor to do anything. And it's not that he didn't work hard, because he did, and I worked very hard.
Right.
But things were a very bad struggle then.
I understand it. So he's mentioning something about vacations. So now that you just explained that to me, I feel like that's what it is, that when you weren't able to take vacations together before, that he is joining you now when you go on vacations.
That's okay.
Right? I mean, I feel like he still is part of the family. And I also feel like he's part of your soul team. So even though he's no longer with you here in the physical world, he is still in your soul family, including your husband now, right? That you're all part of a soul family, and that he's just participating from the other side. I really do. He's actually, I really enjoy his personality. I feel like he has a really great personality. Would you understand that?
Yeah, a lot of good humor.
Yeah, he seems like, super funny, and I wonder if it was also a little bit hard to imagine that this would happen to him, because he seems like the kind of person that, I don't know, he just seems like he has it all together. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was a shock. It was a shock.
Say that one more time, Candy.
It was a
Oh,
shock when he killed himself.
That's what I feel like. I feel like he covered it up really well, right? Like his true feelings, because I just see this really great, funny, really funny, like he's telling jokes right now, right? Kind of a guy. So please know that he is with you. He's with the girls. He's participating in life events with you. If you want to, you can ask for him to show you a specific sign. I don't know. You said he was in shadow form before. I don't know that he would do that again, but if you want to ask for a specific sign for him to send, I think he's up for that.
Okay.
And if not, I would say look for something even subtle, that not as maybe pronounced as it was before.
Okay,
and
thank you.
He has, and we are almost out of time, but he has a big hug for you and the girls. And he wants to leave you, of course, with his love. And he says,
I will always love him.
This is the biggest gift for him. Thank you, Candy, so much for calling in.
Thank you.
Okay. And so I'm going to leave you with his love and for the girls. And gosh, he is a beautiful man. Thank you for letting me get to know him, and you as well.